Hey crew, just a quick market update. Not much has changed. I ran the active this morning. We're still kind of hovering around 11,000. We've really been kind of hovering around that 11,000 for the last couple months. And when I say 11,000, that's single family, condo, and townhouses. I don't include new builds, and I don't look at multifamily um, and land and that sort of stuff. So this MLS right here is including everything. So, but we're starting to see a little bit of dip in inventory, which is normal. We'd expect that going into the winter months, just like every year. The high season usually summer, and then we start to see a dip into the winter months. And then our lows are usually in inventory, anyways, are December, January, February, March uh, period. So our inventory is still higher than what we're used to the last couple of years, but um, not really that much more than 2020, and it's not as high as 2019. So not in terrible market conditions. The thing that I wanted to look at was close price to see how much of a dip that's been taking, because everything you're seeing on the MLS is taking price cuts. So I did an average. Let's go back 3 years just to kind of look at it a little bit better. So our high was in 2022, April of 2022. This is average, not median. So this is average. So this includes, this is looking at combining, the $2 million houses all the way down to the, $150,000 condo, right? Versus median price is where the most priced houses are selling. So when you flip it to median, um, the majority of houses selling are in that 550 range, right? Which is different than average, which is they're averaging all the houses together and finding the middle point, versus median is looking at the most common occurrence where things are occurring the most. So just a little bit different way of looking at data. So, anyways, but our high point was in April. We're 712 for average sales price. We're down to 651. So we're looking at about a $70,000, 60 what 62, $61,000 drop in average price. As rates continue to increase, which they may or may not, the Feds are starting to cool off on the interest rate hikes because inflation is finally cooling. So we may see more of a leveling off, is if that's the case. If rates continue continue to stay where they're at, we'll see kind of a leveling off period versus if the Feds keep pumping rates higher and higher, which if inflation cools, then everybody's anticipating the Feds are going to also cool off of the rate hikes. So we might start to see this kind of level off. So um, I guess what I'm going at this, I think some of that fear factor is starting to slide away. So we should be in pretty good shape for 2023 to do quite a bit of wholesaling if inflation numbers have cooled, as what I'm reading what's is what is kind of transpiring. So, anyways, average listings as we already went through, uh, pending listings have dropped quite a bit. But closed listings, there's still stuff selling, so it'll drop off for the winter months. Um, we're not as high as previous years, 2020, 2021. Here's 19. We're still higher than 19. So that's good. So anyways, I just want to give a quick market update. Let you know that things seem to be kind of chilling out a little bit. Hopefully, fingers crossed, 2023 starts to shape up to be a little bit better year than 2022 was. So let's just keep cranking away.